Tonight we're going to take a look at this survival bushcraft knife. The Tops B.O.B. Brothers of Bushcraft. Tops knife made in the United States. I think in Idaho they are. So I got this probably 10 or 12 years ago, right around when I bought my house here. Back when I didn't know that you had to have a bushcraft knife. You know, it has to say bushcraft on it somewhere, or you're not legit. So I picked this one, and these sell for, I just looked on Amazon, for about $154. I don't think I paid that much for it. I think I paid like $120. And Top's website has them listed for $235, so you probably want to go to Amazon if you want one of these. I didn't check Blade HQ or anywhere else, but anyway. Comes in a real nice Kydex sheath with a fire steel holder, and it comes with a fire steel, only not this one. And I just have some stuff wrapped around there. This is a scraper for the fire steel. The reason for that is because Tops has a differential heat treat. They don't harden the back of the blade, so it doesn't throw sparks very well. They only harden the edge, and then they leave this soft back here so the knife is stronger. So if you want to use a fire steel, you need to bring a scraper with you, or they have this notch on the back that they call a Shango notch, and you can use it to scrape a fire steel, and it works pretty well once you get the hang of it. And it's nice, you can leave the knife safely in the sheath while you scrape the fire steel. So that works out pretty well. It also has divots in here for bow drill, if you want to try that. I think I just carry it. Make sure you have a Bic lighter with you. And on the back it has a metal clip that swivels all the way around. You can carry it horizontal on your belt, or you can carry it straight up and down this way, or when I used to walk my dog all the time, I carried it canted like this on my left side, and I'm right-handed, so it was a cross draw. I could just pull it out when I needed it. And I used it quite a bit when I walked the dog to cut wide branches for slingshots and trim back brush, and if the dog was busy digging a hole, I would make feather sticks or whatever. You can see it's scarred up and beat up a little bit. There it says Fieldcraft Brothers of Bushcraft, and the Tops logo. And on this side, made in USA. When I bought this one, I think you still can, when you order one of these, you can pick the different handle colors and the different coating. This has a Scandi, they call a Scandi Vex. So it's a Scandi grind and then a convex finished off the edge here. Very sharp. 1095 carbon steel. And I prefer 1095 on. If that's the only steel there was in the world, I'd be happy. So the knife itself is 10 inches overall. The blade's 4 3/4 long, and it's pretty thick. It's 3/16 of an inch thick. With my calipers, it measures 195. I suspect that's the extra from the coating, a few thousandths for the coating. And the coating's held up pretty well. You have to keep this oiled down here, so, you know, it's 1095, so it'll rust. Canvas micarta handles. Coyote tan coating. I forget what color this was. I don't remember what I ordered, what it was called when I ordered. I think it's a green micarta, but it doesn't look green on the camera. It has a slightly green tint. Red liners, full tang. Strong knife. Really a nice knife. If you just want to get one knife for camping, hunting. Survival, you might want to look into one of these. I like it. I say that about all of my knives, so don't I? I like it. They have pretty strong tip on them. Pretty strong looking tip. Take you some doing to break that tip off of there. I've batoned wood with it, just because you're supposed to baton wood, I guess, these days. I never had to baton wood in my life, but sometime when I sit out on the porch and I make kindling from my hobo stove, I use this knife and baton little sticks to break them up from my hobo stove. So there you go there. These have been around for quite a while. At least, I'm going to say 12 years, maybe more. What they did here, I guess, is they got together like 6 of the best bushcrafters they could find, and they all contributed something to making this, you know, the perfect bushcraft knife, which it's not, but there is no perfect bushcraft knife. But you won't go wrong with this one for any reason. It's really a nice knife, and tops is quality for sure. All their knives are very high quality. So if you're looking for a bushcraft knife, survival knife, probably might be able to find one of these used on eBay. I didn't look, but at Amazon at $154, that's not a bad price for one of these. The sheath is excellent. Kydex, excellent sheath. The knife fits in there really tight. Not tight, but it snaps in good, and there's a little rattle, but not much. There's a lot of handwork that goes into these at the factory. These aren't just stamped out. These are handled by a lot of people at the factory, from what I understand, making sure the fit and finish is good and the heat treat is good. So you might want to take a look at the tops Bob. And that's about it for tonight. So you guys all take care. Stay frosty. Dale out.
Program was pre-recorded. This program or any portion thereof may not be rebroadcast or reproduced without the express written consent of the National Football League.